Hello and welcome back, or welcome to my reaction channel, C. Louise Reacts. I'm Christina, and I am back again with my favorite group right now, which is &TEAM. They're crazy. They're wild. They're just 9 wolf boys, I guess. Anyway, I've got the from their Going Blind album or mini album. I've got Run Wild, and I looked at there's like a special performance video where they're like playing baseball or something, but it doesn't have lyrics on it, so I thought, you know what, I'm going to do a lyric video first so I can read the lyrics and not be distracted by the visuals that are happening in front of my eyeballs. So I'm going to do that, and then if we have time, I have another song pulled up for the lyric video as well, but we'll see. I also saw, just by looking up this song, that one of the stages, it might be a concert, I guess they might have done several songs, but I saw one of my favorite Nico looks was with them singing the song, and I don't know how the song's going to sound, so... Also, wait, hold on. These photos. Do I need this album? Physical album. Wow. Okay, sorry. Anyway, distracted for a moment. I just saw Yuma and I was like, what? What is going on? What is he holding? Instruments? I don't even know, because then Haru is also holding something strange. Okay, getting distracted. Anyway, I'm excited. I haven't heard this song. I have no idea what to expect, but I know it's going to be good. Because it's &TEAM, and they're all, amazing at what they do. So, yeah, and also heads up, this is the same day as, me reacting to, Going Blind, and if you've seen that video already, I mentioned my computer is a bit glitching these days, so I don't know why. Maybe I'm using it too much. I don't know. I don't know. So if there's, a sudden pause in the video and, or, a little bit of a jump or a gap, it's because my video paused and I had to go back or not go back, but stop and then start again, refresh and start again. So if that happens, then that's why. So heads up. Also, that's why I'll be looking over here sometimes to make sure that it's staying the way it should be. Anyway, enough of that technical stuff. I'll fix it probably before the next time I do a filming bundle. So anyway, let's get to the song. I'm excited to add more songs to my playlist and to have more contenders for my favorites. Sorry to pause it on this part because this part I really like it. I have actually seen, I think, an edit or something, where they do a move to this sound. This part is where they're making the sound here, and there's a move, and you know what I'm talking about, right? You're into &TEAM, you've probably seen it. Maybe it was a challenge, part of the dance challenge, or maybe it was just people just really zoomed in, or they just snipped this part of the song where they have some crazy moves. I like this song. Yeah, it's definitely a contender for a top one. I can feel it. They're hitting some really high notes. Specifically Yuma, but I guess he can go quite high. But I heard he can also go quite low. Interesting. I guess I don't pay much attention to maybe I should definitely watch more lyric videos.
많이 쓰기를 세숑한 미지컬 いやりたいことやるだけほら飲む正論って何 Doesn't matter 聞き流すのが better 意味なんてないんだろう You can control the mind Can't stop me 自分勝手に draw it You know I want it 後悔したくないぜ On my way たった一度きりの人生消さないで Take it out Let me free Roll, roll, roll I'm shit in a cliche No cliche 저기 할 날이 니 두고 some baby 세계 나한테 Tell me how Let me free Roll, roll, roll
It is a diabolically short song. Wow. Wow. Very short. 2.5 minutes. Yep. Wow. Yeah, they really hit some very crazy. Haru also gets some crazy high notes. I guess you have like more of like the people that sing higher that are in this song are highlighted. I feel like more in this song. Like I feel like maybe I just wasn't paying super attention. I guess even though I was reading the lyrics. How was I not? But this was nice. Okay, I've got the next one. Not next one. The video up now. 720. Who even? You can't even see anything on that. Okay. Yeah, Run Wild. So performance special video. It's a special video, sorry, not a performance video. So I guess there's probably I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what this is. I don't know what this is. It was just on their like official page, I guess. So I thought, let's take a look. Let's go into it. Oh, also, pause warning, but if I'm looking over here for a long period of time, I'm not looking at the screen. I also have like my mirrored screen image on this side. It's still at this side, so both sides. So just because I'm monitoring it, so it's just a smaller version. So I try not to look at it, but I might look at it more just in case the video pauses all of a sudden. Yeah. Okay.
It's not a waste of time この若さを It's all about the vibe 普通って何 Don't know better 自分でやってみればわかるもんだろう We can be good enough 自由に好き勝手に grow it
Before they get into the chorus, real quick, I really like their outfits. I don't know what it is. The jeans and are they like Timberland boots or something, or they look like them. And baseball shirts, and yeah, it suits them. And also, I love blonde hair Nico. This look is nice on him. Also, pink hair is that Maki? Sorry, we'll go back a little bit because I got distracted. That's the move. Yeah, sorry. I know I paused it, so I'm going to go back so we can make sure we see that in full. But I have things I want to say, but I should not say them, so I'm not going to say them. Anyway, I didn't even need to say that. Why did I say that? Because now you're going to wonder. It's just, more craziness, so it's fine. It's just, Nico looks good. That's all. Okay.
春は短いやりたいことやるだけほら飲む正論って何 Doesn't matter 聞き流すのが better 意味なんてないんだろう You can control the mind Can't stop me 自分勝手に draw it You know I want it こけしくないぜ On my way たった一度きりの人生
This again. That was nice. Sorry, I was looking at the synchronization of their moves. So Nico's high voice is like, or higher pitched voice, in this part is really cool. Why is this potato quality? Maybe it's on your end too. Maybe it's just my screen. Nice, nice. That was nice. Yes, very nice. Yep. Why am? Yep. I'm going frame by frame. Why? Why not? You didn't need to do that. It was unnecessary. I don't have anything to say. I think where I paused it was said enough. Well, now I know where this move comes from. Crazy. Lovely. What is like most replayed? When they do it the first time? Yeah, when they do it the first time. Should we replay it? Because, it was nice to see them. I should really look at them each individually. Can I get it in even higher quality? Because the quality seems crap. Will my computer even want to see it? Let's see. Can I get closer to the screen? No, I'm kidding. I think it's my monitor. Maybe if I was looking at this tiny screen, it would be higher quality. So let's go back and then watch somebody else do it because I stared at Nico the whole time. So dramatic with it. Sorry, we're going back again. This is why it's most replayed, isn't it? Because everybody's like, I want to see each individual member do that move. Why? Why not? Why not? I mean, Kate really goes hard with it. He's a lot of movement, and then he did the way he rolls his back out of it. Why is he so he's like liquid when he moves? It's interesting to watch, isn't it? Yeah, and EJ seems a little bit less dramatic with it, which is fine. It's a bit softer. I don't need to say anything about how any of them do it. I mean, it's all just, they're all in sync. It's all nice. They're amazing choreo, amazing vocals. I like this song, of course. I mean, Maki barely does it at all. Interesting. I really do. I mean, they all do it a little differently, but yeah, there's some members that do it they really go all out for it. And who is that? Well, let me get through all of them first, and then I'll tell you. I mean, you already know, but from my perspective, I guess. like the Maknae line are doing it less. That's what it feels like. And the Hung line are crazy. If I was gonna split them like 50-50, I guess. Cool. Wait, was that everybody? No, actually, you know what? Nico doesn't do it that hard either. Interesting. Okay, anyway, yeah. And then Fuma like he moves his pants so it looks like he's doing it a lot harder than he is. I guess the pros to wearing very baggy pants. This was fun. Okay, I don't need to keep watching it or I'm gonna get distracted and this is gonna take a long time. This was nice. I like this song a lot, and now I like that I have this visual in my head of how they dance to it. Not that it's like anything crazy, you know, like they're just in a baseball field, but it's just, I don't know. It's attractive of them to do this. Anyway, I also decided I want to listen to the lyrics of Wolf Type, and I thought I might as well do it with you guys. So while we're on this album, I know that there's like one more song on this album, isn't there? Like it's not even Extraordinary Day, I guess. But we're just gonna do Wolf Type because I'm curious, and I thought, well, since we're here, and I'm sure there's like a live performance for this too, I think. I could perform it live at some point. So it'd be something maybe I consider going back to later. Just watch like a whole concert video from them, honestly. Anyway, let's see what this song is about, right? I am quite curious. I just realized like his jawline in this photo is crazy. Joe's, by the way, if you couldn't see my cursor. Yeah. Joe's jawline. Yeah.
I am just a wolf type.
Babe, you're mine. Yeah. 君はひねくれた僕のハートを焦がした。Yeah. Going crazy. 噛みつきたいの。Crazy. 喉元に君の視線気になるよ。But I won't let you know. Come back and falling. 誰にも渡したくはない。僕を見て Okay. Baby, I'm your type. I'm your type. You say. 僕は jealous type. 僕は jealous type. 今日も howling 君のため。いつも dancing 手のひらで。So I'm just a wolf type. You 愛してよ bye I love you の大渋滞。君が笑い場生えなんか湧いてまいて追い払うじゃないスカイ。縄張り張るように君だけを守って目を光らせよう。不器用な君以外に興味はない。僕を見て Okay.
I'm liking this song. It's kind of cool. I wonder if they really are like any kind of jealous types in real life. I mean, not in real life, but in like, because we don't really know what they're like in real life. But like when you see them in like lives and like interviews and stuff, if they ever like say anything about that. Like I know some groups do, some groups don't care. But it's an interesting song. I mean, I like it. I like that they're singing this. This is like a fan service song, it feels like, because like they're singing what we want to hear, really, with a hint of wolf, obviously. You know, nice little weird ow. But they say softly in a nice voice. Yeah, I liked Nicholas's rap part, even though it was short, and I liked Joe's voice in this, and I like that like harmonizing part, or like the back and forth part so far. Okay, sorry, we'll continue.
I'm your type. You say say polka chilly sky polka chilly sky 響け howling 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 好きになれ 君と dancing 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 今夜だけ So I'm just a wolf type I'm just a wolf type 하나 사나이야 I don't bite
Unnecessary for them to end on a laugh like that. That was a nice little laugh, though. It makes me wonder that that feels like it's a joke then that he doesn't bite. No, I'm kidding. But unnecessary. I really like this song. I think it's cool. I'm glad I read the lyrics. Because if I had just listened to this on my own time, I wouldn't have read the lyrics. I would have never known what it was saying. And now that I know what it's saying, I don't know what makes it different. It hits different for sure. It hits different for sure. Wow. Yeah, I liked that. I like that. That was a fun song. Yeah, I don't need to say anything more about that. I would be very curious what kind of a performance they'd put on for this song. Very curious indeed. I'm just thinking what kind of things came. There was something that came out. Didn't they have a performance? Oh, they do, right? Yeah. Oh, it looks like it's just like they stand in place kind of performance. Maybe. No? No, wait. There's a Weverse festival. Oh, it's a Nicholas Focus Cam. I mean, save that for later. Yes. No, there's a stage mix of the performance in general, full of them probably. It looks like it's a really fun one to watch, so I think that's gonna have to be something that I consider watching later. Anyway, before I get pulled into this too far, there's a lot of wolf ones, like Win or Lose Fight. I should really look into that one some more. Anyway, this was fun. Both really good. I mean, like all the songs in this album seem really good. I mean, I still have one more song in this album that I have to listen to, but I'm going to do it on my own time. So the next reaction will be me going into the Korean debut album, Back to Life. So I'm very curious. I did actually see some of those albums. You know what? I don't need to speak about that. Yeah, so I'm excited for that, and I am loving this so far. This is great. This is really great. To be fair, I might actually just jump right into the next album. I want to listen to We on Fire so bad. I've heard some things about it, and there's so much, since it's like, still technically like their comeback period, right? So they're posting so much, and then they play the songs in their lives and stuff, so like I can't watch anything. I can't listen to anything. I can't have sound on anything because like I just don't want to get spoiled for the song. And I've already seen some of the concept photos and stuff, so I'm like, yeah, so that's enough for me right now. Anyway, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already and you'd like to, you should subscribe to my channel to stay in touch with my journey with Anteam, and take a look at any of the other groups that I'm reacting to as well if you like, but Anteam is definitely the one I am doing the most of right now, so if you're here for them, good. Yeah. I hope you have a good rest of your day. Until next time, take care.